Oh, Ho Chi Minh. So here we are in Cheers. It is Rudy G Funk, and we are going live tonight spontaneously. Oh, I got an update. Get out of here, turkey. Whew. Well, as the Rudy G Funk channel goes, our season is over. I'm not going to stream a game this weekend with the Stumber, and my apologies for that. There really is, and I know, or I would guess, a lot of the political stuff that sometimes is talked on this channel isn't particularly popular, especially with the YouTube environment the way it is. But I can't help but think about Las Vegas. I think, is it this weekend, or when's the next? When's the next thingamadingy? Um, I think it's coming up soon. And with Nikki Haley not going there to stick with the primaries in that state, it just kind of makes me think a little bit about some of our recent history, that got swept under the rug, especially in Las Vegas. Hey, Daniel Barry, how you doing, brochacho? Hey, you're the first one here. You got the wall of shame there, Daniel. There you go, buddy. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to do any. I didn't, shame on me. I know this is sacrilegious, but I didn't even watch any sports last weekend or anything. There's so much serious stuff going on, and we don't have to be serious here. But I don't mind coming on here and doing a political, because I do think it's fascinating, regardless. All the stuff that's going on right now. Obviously in Texas and with the border, the election coming up. The Cavs game was on today, Daniel. Vinny, get out of there. Hey, Vinny, hey, come on, get out of there. Pardon me. My dog's trying to get my... Hey, Vinny, knock it off. Go lay down. It's enough. Vinny, please. Get out of there. It's all right. Oh, it's going on right now. Well, I guess it isn't even really that late. It seems late to me. Sorry. I started, one of these a little bit earlier than I normally do, and that's why I'm here live. Okay, so obviously it's the fourth quarter. Yeah, don't hesitate to chime in, Daniel. Let us know what's going on there. Appreciate it, brother. But anyway, you know what I should do is, right off the bat, let's do the invite thing. Okay, copy. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Have to hit it twice, really. Pasty. Okay, there we go. All right, that's for anybody that wants to get in here and flap their big ass lips with me. Yeah, I don't mean to be, obviously the Brown season's over, and a lot of people have said what they're going to say, especially with the firings and stuff like that. And I haven't really done a compilation, mentally of not only losing to the Texans pretty bigly, as my good friend Trump would say, but we just got whooped, and it was a shame to see that. And I never really went through a brainstorm of what we saw, how it happened, what's coming next. So my apologies on that, because this is a Browns channel. We are Browns fans here. Um, but I did want to get, I don't want to stop getting on. I do. There's so much going on in the world. And like I said, we don't have to be the most serious political channel ever. But there's a lot of serious stuff going on here, and I can't help but get on and want to talk about it, and get some feedback. So I did put the link in the channel. So if anybody wants to get on here and talk about what's going on in the world, I would certainly appreciate it. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to take any smoke breaks, because I'll probably take some smoke breaks. But anyway, back to my monologue. When I heard that Nikki Haley wasn't going to rally in Nevada, I couldn't help it. It hits this algorithm. The algorithms we have. And I think about Las Vegas and how quickly and securely what happened in Las Vegas got swept under the rug. And I kind of worry, it makes me worry about something being set up or anything like that. And I know this is like avant-garde to actually talk about this on YouTube, because you might get flagged or something like that. Just, all the code words, and everybody talks around the code words you're not allowed to say on YouTube because blah, 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 you name it. There's a whole fucking list now, but pardon my language. If I could bleep that, if I had an editor or something like that, I'd bleep it. But we fling it here on the Rudy G Funk channel. And yeah, I heard that too, Vinny. When I think about that incident, even though it did get its play in the news cycle, it was very quickly curbed. And a lot of us were suspicious about that. Some dude got shot in his fucking ditch or something like that. But the dude did go auto on a live concert, and they got him the next day. They shot him in his fucking ditch. If I remember correctly, don't hesitate to get in the chat or let me know if I'm wrong about that. But because I also think about, sorry, I got pop-ups here. Just watching, I can't remember the dude's name. There's a CIA guy I watch on YouTube, he has a great channel. He's really for the little dude and tried to show everybody all the stuff that's you should probably know in these kind of times. But he talked about how free, that state is, and how you could walk around with like a machete and stuff like that. So when I think about somebody taking advantage of our freedoms to do something like that, I can't help but be a little unnerved. That I hope, if Trump goes there, man, I hope he's got the fucking best detail in the world. Because, like I said, the whole Nikki Haley thing makes me a little bit fucking nervous that she's not campaigning there, and obviously you can hear my voice, and I'm starting to turn into Mr. Crab or something. I don't know. And I need more beer. So there we go. That's my monologue. That's why I'm on tonight. Eyes. I just got done rolling. I got a fire going, but it's not really that cold. It's like upper 30s. We had this this fog that's been around all day, and it's like it's weird how temperatures work, because all the same degree isn't the same degree. And if you I don't know, maybe the guys that burn might understand this, but 70 degrees is different when it's 7 degrees sometimes. And I'm not talking about wind chill or anything like that, but like it's been upper 30s, lower 40s for the last, I don't know, maybe 5-6 days. And we get this fog that settles in, and I'm guessing maybe it's a moisture thing. It's because it isn't wind. And then once it drops a few degrees, it puts this like chill in the air. And I thought I was going to get a fire going, get a log going, get a flame going, and I just let it go out because it would take care of the house or whatever. But this fog like helped keep this chill in the air. Anybody that knows anything about, the weather or anything like that, don't hesitate to chime in about why that might be. But I'm guessing it's a moisture thing. And once that temperature drops, it's like, I can't even fucking describe it, to be honest with you. It's like it solidifies the chill like in place. it's and I don't mean freezing it because it's above freezing. But it'll be, yeah, I know, I heard that too, Vinny. You're not going out there to investigate. We've been getting skunks lately. I don't feel like fucking doing a tomato wash and peroxide, baking soda mix I had to do on Vinny the last time he got sprayed by a skunk. So you're not going out there to investigate, buddy. So just bear with me, all right? Shiny boy, Sir Lancelot. But anyway, this beer is good, and I am certainly a beautiful color for a domestic. And this is out of PA. We are doing our Yuengling Lager. Ruh-roh. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, he's going to punch me in the face. Don't punch me in the face, Brandon.
What's up, brother?
How you been, man? Yabba dabba doo. I'm sorry, but I can't help but think of Fred Flintstone every time I see him because of the arc of the... Jasper Rocks?
Oh, Lord.
Jasper Rocks? When did you start rocking, bro, Chacho? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Boo Trump. That's funny. That's fun. This is this channel. This is what it should be right here. Boo Trump. That's funny.
You're lying.
Good to see you, Jazz. How you doing, bro?
Day at a time. You already know.
Just chilling in your room?
Well, for now, yeah.
Dude, how'd you get those jumps, dude, on that 3-point shot, man?
Oh, that was over the summer. We were just up at the court having fun.
It would have been nice to see a montage. Next time you got to do a montage of banging it, man.
I got you.
Popping the rock, you know what I mean?
We'll work on it for sure.
Hey, I'm not complaining, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, as an advisor,
I got you.
So what's up? You want to talk some politics? Or you can talk football. We don't have to.
I mean, I'm excited for the football this weekend, obviously, but a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff, and then, like I said, since we're out, it's a lot easier to be like, I kind of don't want to watch the games. I don't mean to be a fucking faggot or anything, but
yeah,
I just don't, fuck. I don't want to watch the fuck. Stumbler texted me, and he wanted to do the Sunday game, and that's all good. Stumbler wants to do it again this weekend and stream, and stuff, and we always have fun, and I don't even want to watch the Ravens. I just don't. I have no desire to watch the fucking Ravens, man.
I think the AFC game is going to be better than the NFC. I think Chiefs-Ravens, I think that's the best matchup for the AFC. So I'm excited for it. I like Baltimore to win, and I'd pick the Niners too. So we'll see.
And that's Saturday and then Sunday, right? Saturday.
No, both on Sunday.
Well, both on Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. AFC's at 3 Eastern,
Right, right.
And then San Francisco at 6 Eastern. Yeah, 6:30 Eastern, I believe.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah, both on Sunday.
both on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget how they do that. Not being in the playoffs all the time, I don't all the extracurricular activities I'm not used to. So.
Yeah, no, good point. Yeah.
But it was nice to be in the playoffs this year. It obviously was a terrible loss for us, but
You guys had a hell of a season, though. I mean, all those
yeah,
quarterbacks.
we did. And that's why I never really, like I was said at the beginning of my monologue, I never really accrued after the game everything that might happen with us. That hasn't happened with me yet. I'm just kind
Yeah.
of I listen to everybody and I hear their stuff, and it's
Yeah.
a little upsetting, because a lot of people shot Joe Flacco down despite slinging it, on the last half of the season. So I guess as we're talking about it, it's manifesting some
Yeah.
of my feelings,
No, I think it's Baltimore's time. I think they showed it throughout the regular season. I think they're going to give Mahomes a lot of fits. I think they can beat him.
Well, Ravens got the defense too. That's
Yeah.
they
That's what they've
kinda
been
always
predicated on.
to be honest with
Ever since Harbaugh's been their coach, they've always had a strong defense. It
you. Yeah,
feels.
yeah. There's no doubt. Yeah, and I don't want to diminish
Diminish. Yeah.
diminish them at all. When I just he's just annoying for me to watch anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what though too. It was fun to watch Baker this year too. Baker had a really good
Yes,
season.
yes.
A couple good games in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was proud of him. I'm glad he kind of came out and showed he deserves to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because obviously the dude's got a rocket arm, man.
Yeah, he can sling that sucker.
Rocket arm, and it was sad to see him go down the way he did here.
Mini?
I know there's a lot of Browns fans that really loved Baker.
Yeah.
He had his height and that whole thing.
For sure.
What is that? One of those Ricos or write-ins or what's the R word? Is that what that is, Minnie? Sorry, I don't mean to cut away from you. No pun.
No, you're all good.
But
Use my battery-powered small chainsaw today.
or Ryobi. That's the. Is that what it is, Minnie? Works. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is that a down south thing or something?
Yeah, out east maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm east. I don't think I've ever heard of Works. Of course, I don't really get out too much, so I don't really know much of anything. Yeah, but I've never heard of Works though. I don't think. Let's see. I'm trying to think of Ohio Woodburners. He has a battery-powered chainsaw that he loves, and I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, good for you, Minnie. Don't stop a rockin', bro, Chacho. You burn too, don't you, Minnie? I mean, I know you have you're a wood veteran. But do you have a wood stove too that you top of the line? Wow, I've never heard. Well, I'm not top of the line. That's probably the reason. I'm not top of the line. I'm bottom of the barrel. I wouldn't know. Oh, you do have a stove. You have a wood stove. You ever cook on that at all, or you guys ever get power outages? Yeah, I'm sorry, Brandon.
No, you're all good. I'm still here.
I do love throbbing orbs, though. So I probably asked you this so many times because I was drinking or something. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Well, I've been kind of looking at the horizon too. As I get older, how much longer am I going to keep this up? Where busting and fucking cutting trees down and getting it processed, by hand. I do like doing it by hand still, but
Yeah, it's tough labor as you get older for
yeah,
sure.
it is tough. Especially kind of the well. I don't get me. I take that back. I don't want to say especially the way I do it, but I do it with a hatchet in a mall,
Yeah.
and my triceps get fucked up. After a while, I got to stop. Because you're so used to taking that maul down on the hatchet. To penetrate that.
Yeah.
Lots of knots. And then I get stubborn, and I want to get that fucking knotted shit. And instead of setting it aside and going through the easier stuff, I gotta like power through that because I'm an idiot. But
You're lying.
so far so good though. I think for a while I'm gonna be doing this because I do like getting Vinny outside. He likes to, as soon as I start working, Vinny wants to play. And he starts fucking with me and barking at me and shit. Him and I get our time together, and he has a blast, and he gets tired. He'll sleep for 2 days, and so it's nice.
Well, I'll tell you what though. Up here, we haven't had much snow at all. Not a lot of cold. Maybe 2 weeks of cold so far this year.
That's us too.
We're in a nice little. I think it's mid-40s next week.
Right.
So we're sitting good right now.
I think we're a little below 40, but it's still 6 or 7.
Yeah, we were sitting at about 35 today, I
freezing.
think. But yeah, no snow. People are out ice fishing, and then they're just falling in and dying. It's fucking stupid. They still go out on the ice. Or ice.
Listen,
it don't stop them.
I'm not laughing at that.
No, I know. I know what you're laughing. You're laughing at the stupidity.
I just because there's no ice on the lake right now. Lake
exactly.
There's no ice. It's
people are driving their trucks on it.
I'm like right on the lake, and there's nothing there. And I don't know.
I was gonna say out further east, they're getting a lot of weather, like Baltimore and Philly. They're getting a shit ton of weather. Buffalo, obviously.
Right now, what time is it there, Minnie?
I think he's Eastern.
Yeah, I'm Eastern. He's in my time.
Yeah. I'm Central, so I'm 10 o'clock.
11 o'clock when you got your headlamp on and you're cutting shit down. Anyway, it was great to have you, Minnie.
Yeah. People keep going out there.
I got to be honest with you. I don't see any chunks anywhere. I saw the lake doing what it does, flowing waves. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. I mean, I would eventually like to do ass fishing, but there's like in Michigan. I think Michigan Outdoors that I subscribe to has a great channel, and he goes ice fishing all the time. They look like they're frozen, so they're you don't know was it longitudinally, how they are with us, but
yeah,
they're probably a step above us or something, right?
Well, I believe they've got more weather too.
Right. It's like missing us. It's like they're the last of it or something.
And it's hitting them. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Presque Isle, I think. I don't know what does that mean?
Presque Isle. I think you meant to spell square. I don't know.
Minnie.
Beats me.
Been a while since school. I'm just kidding. Oh, there you go. There you go. See, this is where I miss 8 camel toes. Even your balls right now.
Oh man, it really sucks.
I do miss them.
I'm with you.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
Oh, up by Erie.
I think it's been since August. Yeah.
I didn't even hear about it. But of course, I don't. I didn't sign into local The old lady does, but I don't sign into the local news flashes and get all that
Yeah.
shit. So I could be dead and I wouldn't even know it. Oh, excuse me, Brandon. I gotta piss a second. You mind if I put you full fuck force 5 here? So
I got you.
if you want to bambalam, go ahead.
I'm gonna share you out real quick. I'm gonna share it out to some people. I got you. But yeah, I'll cam down for a quick sec. I'll still be here.
Be careful sharing. Okay.
I got you. Now, let's see. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm back, but I'm gonna put a log on the fire and have a quick smoke if you don't mind. I'll make it quick, so you're not lonely or anything.
No, you're all good. I hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, just I kind of wanted to get on tonight too, just to let everybody know that my desire for football is still there. I just, I am a human being and I peter out, when we're out, and
Yeah.
I do want my channel going still, and I still like talking to all the friends that I have on here. So I don't want to lose friendships because I'm not streaming about the Browns, Because admittedly, in my opinion, you're not going out to it. It's hard to just talk about football all year, It just really is. It doesn't go on all year.
I hear you.
So I figured, you open up a little bit and start opening different avenues. You don't necessarily feel that you have to talk about football every time I get on, I kind of like that. I don't think a lot of my subscribers do, and I hope they're not like offended when I do this, especially if they're liberal, Brandon.
My fault. My fault. I'm still here.
So it's okay.
In and out.
I just want to make sure you were there.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, the old lady saw a skunk. So I got to be careful about Vinny getting him outside. So I'm blocking his stupid ass off so he can't go outside.
Oh man.
He's not stupid. He's smart. He's a good guard dog. One skunk ass, Oh, there we go. Thanks, Vinny, for guarding me while I was smoking. All right, what did I do? Gotta make sure I hit the right buttons. There we go. I don't want to take you out, you know. Super high on my homegrown and hash laden joint. Well, a hybrid. No shit. Wait a minute. What the fuck are you talking about? Thousands of balloons on Lake Erie and couldn't distinguish heads of fishermen that fell out of their boat.
Oh,
A real story?
maybe.
Is that real, Minnie? Well, I gotta put this one on because I'm super high on my homegrown Ashley fat joint. Oh, well, I guess I should announce this since you got your cat. We had to put Ash. We had to put Ash down. He was almost 19, and he told us, man, he was time to go. So, and Vinny misses Ash terribly. So, you cat lovers out there, Ash has perished. Not the real Ash from Evil Dead, but the fake one.
Yeah, he's 13, I think. Coming on 14.
That's pretty. He looks like he's going to live a long life. You got
And
many.
he'll be 14 in a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's holding up.
What the fuck? What does that, dude?
Trying to make a world record.
What is that? Is that I don't know. Like, I think it's funny, but I don't know that or something. Dude, like fishermen don't die. Is that the point? Or
well, it's the stupidity of it is funny.
Oh, I mean, because it is funny, I think.
Here, give me a second. I'm gonna go hit the can, but I'll be back in.
All right, just be careful.
I gotcha.
Oh, good times. Good times. That's funny. That is weird. I do have a buddy that ass fishes that, a lot of people get in fucking trouble out there. Ass fishing, they got to be fucking saved, which sucks because it's a lot of resources getting some of these guys, which I think was this point. You just gotta watch what the fuck you're doing. And I think I watch Kyle's Cabin. Or was it Kyle's Cabin or was it Michigan Outdoorsman, which I also value heavily as a good channel on YouTube. And I think he showed, wow, he got busted, I think. They were checking licenses. They had a drone flying over the lake and they were going back to people's houses, checking their fucking licenses or something like that. And I think he mentioned something like people they were out ass fishing and they go and they get their quota and they go back out later or something like that. So they were coming out to people's houses and checking their shit, which that's kind of weird, not that, illegal's illegal. And I get that. But I mean, like resources, man, it kind of shocked me, resources, there's all kinds of fucking dumb shit going on, in the country today. And I really like beer, and to think that they put them kind of resources on checking people's hunting licenses is a little weird. Well, let me tell you something, Minnie. I'm right by Put-in-Bay, and I've never been there. I never went to college or anything. Been to Cedar Point. Never went to Put-in-Bay. I know people. Everybody I know. You know, I think everybody I know went to Put-in-Bay except for me. When I tell you I don't do anything, I mean it. Like Kirk Douglas. Or is it not Michael Douglas? Kirk. Yeah, Kirk's the cool. Yeah. The Thing. Kirk Douglas. Yeah, I've never been, dude. Never been. Look at everybody's falling out like, okay, you're a fucking clown. I'm out of here. Oh, which is hilarious. Oh, that would be pretty fucking cool. As long as I don't die there, you know, that would be great. Wait a minute, you're not going to make me smoke marijuana, are you? Because I don't want to smoke marijuana. But yeah, I'd have a fucking beer with you. Yeah, it's not far from me. Not real far, you know. But yeah, everybody what a freedom, dude. Good for you, Minnie. Good for you. What's that song by Nirvana? Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Yeah, the weed doesn't do me so good, you know, to be honest with you. Cheers, because like everybody I know fucking smokes, and I say that's okay. But yeah, it's just not for me. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Minnie, to be honest with you. How do you get here? You ride your bike, or you do a trek, or you do it every year? It sounds like you do it often, actually. Because I'd probably be like fucking amazed, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. How often you post, Minnie? Am I missing some stuff? And oh, because I saw you doing your bike stuff. Did it not work out or something? You kind of quit doing it, or are you like me, where you're just like kind of trying stuff and you know, if you don't mind me asking. And that's okay. I know, I took a break last week. It was nice. It was nice to just have the whole weekend off. You know, I got a fucking solid work week. I had a whole weekend off. I didn't have to stream. I didn't have to. This isn't work. You know, don't get me wrong. And I'm never going to ask you for your money. Uh, you're too old to have ADHD, Minnie, right? You're too old to have ADHD. But, you know, hey, if you want me to say you do, cool. I think we all got a little bit of that, you know. I think we realize that. Pass it down to our kids, and they're all fucked up, you know. They're over there going, you know, I'm sitting in a fucking room playing video games, folk. I go, okay. To be honest with you, though, I've been, I'm not very good when it comes to technology, you know, and I finally got my shit license to my new Xbox, but I still gotta download Skyrim because I miss Skyrim. I want to start playing Skyrim again. What a great fucking game. I did, however, on the PlayStation 2, start playing Shadow of Colossus in my wait a minute. Let me say this right, because I don't want to. My son's ex room, you know, the room where my son stays. It used to be my daughter. No, Yep, it used to be my daughter's room, but it's now my son's room where he stays because my daughter is doing well on her own now. So also, so I got a PlayStation 2 in his room. Uh, he didn't kill nothing, Minnie. That was a nice gesture, actually, to meet me at where the hell was it? I forgot. Yeah, I think we all had. We all had. All of us Gen X. Yeah, we started the addiction, I think. And I quit for a while too, man. Okay, it's there's better things to do, like cutting down trees and, heating your house and earning a living, of course I was always doing that, but there's a lot more important things. However, when it's shitty out, and it is shitty out because it's actually raining, at the end of January, and you can't even ass fish, right now in Ohio. So video games is a nice, keep your mind going, keep things interesting. And I miss some of my old video games. Well, you're welcome to come up on panel now if you want. I'll put it in again. You're certainly welcome to do that right now because I think we got some idle time. We're just hanging out here, Cheers. Yeah, sorry about my hair. I haven't showered yet, so I know that seems disgusting, but I really didn't get that filthy today. I barely brought any wood in today. I didn't even sweat today. I wear a lot of clothes at work, but at work it's like 35 degrees where I work, so you don't sweat. Even though I'm moving the whole time, it's like the perfect balance of clothes to weather. So I don't get a stink on, and I know some people just smell. I just don't smell, so I don't feel to like shower every day. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's just true. It's just true. Now, if CeeLo was here, he'd shower like 3 times in a day. I'd look at my Squatch bar, and be down to fucking, the Dial commercial. Everybody keeps using my soap, Get out of my expensive soap. Oh, there's Minnie. How you doing, brother?
What's up, big guy?
Dude, that's brick there. You got a brick house?
Wait 1 minute.
Oh, okay. It's the front porch.
Yeah, I'm out on the front porch.
That's
Too
nice.
much going
I
on
like
around.
that.
Yeah, thanks.
That
It's
looks
actually
great.
not mine. I actually live right next door. This is my friend that I hang out with. My neighbor. We live in the holler, see? And my property actually connects with her fucking property, Rudy, I swear to God. And the only thing between my property and her property is a creek. And the creek goes there on my property on 3.5 sides. And there's a cliff, so it's like only one way in and one way out on a bridge. Anyways, if I get in trouble, she starts shooting, or I want to drink, I got to go across the creek to my property.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got it
That's
made, man.
awesome.
Trout,
Yeah.
little trout stream too. The sad part is I can't lie. I don't even fish. I go watch other people fish.
Well, how big is it? The creek.
Uh,
We call it.
not.
So we
What's
call
that?
cricks, I think, a little bit differently than you. I think your cricks might be bigger than ours.
No,
So
no. I think it's based on you or your judgment. Yeah, you got the creeks, you got the cricks, you got the hollers. No, it's not a big one. It's only a couple feet deep, anywhere from 1 foot to 4 foot, maybe 5 in a couple places. Not many. We used to dam it up growing up there. I lived all my life, and we used to dam it up and get, make swimming holes and shit. These kids
Right.
nowadays, I ain't seen. No, man, they're in the house. They're at the pool. But anyways, I don't want to get into that old man talk. Goddamn kids in the house playing their video games. But no, I got it made, dude.
Well, that's awesome.
But yeah, I got a little place on the other side of the creek. I got a little mobile home, and then I got an old farmhouse that my sister lives in.
Well,
In fact, I walked up there tonight.
hopefully we'll never get several generations to actually immediately appreciate the value of water flow. I hope that they can sit in their houses and play video games and life is good, and just keep on trucking. And that's some of the reason I actually came on tonight, because I don't mind going back to the whole prepper thing. How we should all be prepared for if things stop.
Yep.
Because nothing's going to
Yep.
stop that quick unless they physically come out there and try and stop it, and that's where you and your neighbor come in. But
we get little tests around here. I'll go down the rabbit hole. We do like our electric where I'm at right now, and where I live across the creek are two separate entities as far as electric goes. So if her electric goes out, that doesn't mean mine went out, and opposite. And usually I'm off at the end of the grid on top of this little mountain. I'll call it a mountain. It ain't it's just a big hill, but I call it a mountain. I'm on top, and we use electric. We've lost it for 3, 4, 5 days. One year, 2013, we lost it for a week. And it was a Steeler game. It was a horror story. Steeler game. A giant sycamore fell on my bridge. Nobody could leave in their car. We had to get the chainsaws the next day and cut this fucking. It didn't even damage the bridge. It's so strong. But yeah, it was fucked up. And
But
it
it was like
flooded all my neighbors.
everybody came
Where I'm
out
at right now. Yeah. Yep. We all help each other. But the rabbit hole, yeah, being ready. I've got a little bit. I ain't gonna say I got buckets full and nitrogen gas in them, but I'm just grew up with wood stoves and shit and how to survive, and I know where there's a spring and you know what I mean. Plus I got tannerite and guns, piles of weed, my bomb shelter, man. You could ass gas or grass, baby. Nobody getting in for free.
Right. Well, I got you. Mullins.
But what you said about good Mullins? Well, I can't read it.
No, I gotta give a shout out to Mullins. And I'm sorry, I love you, brother. You know that, Mullins. I gotta do a fake one. Anyway, we love you, brother. Go ahead, Minnie.
Yeah, shout out to Mullins, man. Big ups. I used to fuck with him over at Camel Toes.
And I hope you're well.
Over there.
I know you had health issues a while ago, and it's good to see you.
It was all staged. It was thank you, but it was all staged. I had an oxygen mask and a fake ER room. No, I got a little bout with the lungs, but I'm all right. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm glad you remember that. But like you were saying about water history and shit.
That's I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, Minnie. I just want to say something about guys. Forgive and forget, and I love that. I do love that. We are not the grudge here.
That's right.
Live and let live.
That's right.
Appreciate
that.
Billy's or the Beatles really understood that, but great song. Let's live and let die.
Beatles,
sorry about that.
Love the Beatles. I grew up on the Beatles from 6 years old. I was taking my allowance, driving on my bicycle down to the local fucking record store and buying albums, man. White Album, the fucking Blue Double, the Red Double. Going home, and then my uncle was in the service. And he bought a reel-to-reel over in Japan and brought it home. And he went back in the service, so I had reel-to-reel fucking Beatles, man. I learned French. Très bien, sans, way bien, so I love you. I love Michel, my belle. Yeah, I learned French. We bien merci beaucoup.
Dude, Stumbler had a reel, and they put all their music on reel to reel, and dude, and we would sit back in. We used to get stoned as teenagers, and we would sit and listen to these reel to reels and just get fucking stoned, and it was like the best fucking time, man. You know, and
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying get high with your kids. I'm not saying get drunk with your kids. That's not what we're saying here. It did happen, but in my case, but wow, those are the best times I ever fucking had, man. You know, me and my dad just there, you know.
Music is such a big part of my life all the time now. Like an hour ago, I went up to walk up the road with a flashlight, make sure there's no traffic, but walked up the road to check my mailbox. Sat on my bridge and just listened to the water flow because it's a little high because of the rain, and just sat there, man. Watched the water go under the bridge, and Simon and Garfunkel. I was listening to that Bridge Over Troubled Water, the Beatles. But when I walk up the road, I have my earbuds in. I listen to music all fucking day. I'll tell you what. When I get on my motorcycle, I took it for a ride today. I don't have this fancy $10,000 helmet with all these earplugs and intercoms and all this shit you can get now. You'd be fucking mind fucked with shit you get, right? But all I use is my earbuds. I stuff them in my ear, and then I use my phone, and then I put the phone in my hoodie, put on some music, and then slide my helmet on and make sure it don't pop out my earbuds, right? If I put on fucking, I'm 50 some years old, mid 50s. So I shouldn't be doing this shit. People tell me, but I'll do it forever. When I can't ride a motorcycle, I'm jumping in a wood chipper. When I jump on the motorcycle, when I play Helter Skelter, dude, if I start off and play Helter Skelter, I'm popping fucking wheelies. I'm riding around the bend, leaning it up, scraping pegs. Fucking Helter Skelter. Fucking love it,
besides
man.
Black Sabbath, though, I mean, that was one of the pop. That's when pop heavy metal started, I think. You know, Helter Skelter is a fucking heavy fucking song, man. I mean, it's a heavy fucking song. And I know it's pingy,
especially with bass,
guitar and stuff, but
no.
What a
if you get a good set of
heavy metal fucking song that is.
Instead, I bought an expensive pair of JBL headphones, like $150, and I sent them back, and I never send anything back ever. I took them back because the sound quality. I went back to the JBL $30 ones that I used, and the bass on it is set. These new ones, you got to set them. They're like a fucking equalizer built into them. You got to get the app on your phone and equalize them and all this shit. Fuck
they
that,
want
man.
You want a Chinese credit system, to fucking get your shit.
It's amazing.
God, it annoys me, man.
But then JBL headphones, man. I get that bass. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm at the concert. Love it.
Yeah.
Anyways, how you been, bud?
Oh, I'm good, but you're right. Bass is important. If I ain't got bass, it's all fucking pingy and shiny. Especially if I'm listening to metal, because metal gets pingy and shiny. But you throw some bass in there, like really holds some metal down for me. Because you know how Metallica is. They're really high end. Musically.
Yep. I love Metallica.
Is it low, mid, and high end, or something like that? I'm not what do you call those? Where
you got the bass, you got the mid range, all that shit. Yeah.
Right.
I can adjust. And
what's the
phone I got?
If you go lower, you more bass or higher? I can't remember the frequencies.
I don't know. I just do it. I just do it till it sounds good. And I fucking push buttons on my phone until I found the apps way in the back hidden. And you can adjust everything in the back like we were kids. You got equalizer in the back. You can crank everything the fuck up. My boy's a rep in the electronic field, so he can mod it. Like they have a limit switch for how much volume. I want volume. I want to go deaf.
Yeah, I do too. I like shit fucking loud. I don't want to hear anything else but the fuck I'm listening to, man. I
went to the Ozfest in 2001. We went with the whole crew of us, all family, friends. In fact, half of them are dead. But that's another story.
I'm sorry.
We went to the Ozfest. When I bought the tickets, right? I went to Giant Eagle, the Ticketmaster, And I just happened to be getting off work, cashing my check. I don't know. I went in at the right time, right when they went on sale. I ended up being in the front line. People come in behind me like animals, wanting me to get their tickets and fucking wanting to jump line. And anyways, I didn't know how good a thing I had, and they put it in the computer. I got front row seats, like down by the mosh pit, man. We went there in Ozfest, and that bass was so fucking hard, Rudy. It was blowing my hair back. Fucking my hair. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Fucking jamming.
So how'd you
It was fucking
secure
great.
those seats? A pen to the ear? How did that? You fought them off, and you know
What's that? The pit?
how'd you get? How'd you keep those big seats? Was it like I said, a pen in the ear or neck, or how'd you survive that? You
No,
know, people are
I was
behind you.
drunk.
Oh, there you
No,
go. Bitch
I
slap.
just got them. I got the tickets. We went. I didn't know I had that good of tickets. They were like, "Oh, you're down in the front right there." I was like, "Holy fuck, I'm right at the stage, right?" Ozzy's jamming, fucking not Randy Rhodes. Yeah, Randy Rhodes died. Um, Zach Wild. Anyways, bunch of other
Exactly.
bands. And I was so drunk, I was being arrogant, and they had these tables for the VIP section at Coca-Cola Starlight, and they're big tables with like buckets of beer, and friends and family were sitting there. So it was so loud. I just went over and sat down with these guys like I knew them and started drinking their beer. It lasted about a half an hour for finally they were like, "Hey, who are you?" I'm like, "I don't know." But
Well, let
I'm a
me ask you, Minnie, because you know I don't do this verbally, especially on YouTube, or any musician. I don't think for that matter, as far as I can remember. Yeah, I was never a Zach Wild fan.
yeah.
Did he deliver live when he was doing the Randy Rhoads stuff or the Jakey Lee stuff? Did he deliver live?
Yeah, I can't say who's better because they both have different styles. But let me tell you, man, it was fucking awesome. If you watch videos of him, what he can do with the guitar, he's amazing. He's a virtuoso. He can play anything.
Okay,
You
well, I
could give him
believe
a
you.
fucking piece of metal and give him a piece of metal string, and he can make it sound good. But yeah, they're all good in their own right. Randy Rhodes, I miss him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
not like crazy,
Right,
but
and
no,
I'm
Zach
not
got his
trying
own.
to look like Zach Wild or anything like that because it's the coolest name I think in rock and roll history. Maybe.
Yeah. Rudy, you got to put up with me or kick me out. I'm so high. I just smoked like today. I smoked more weed than I smoked in the last month. It was just that kind of day. I rode my bike, chopped some trees. I was feeling good, got out moving, right? I've been smoking weed. I smoked like 10 joints today, like Cheech and Chong, man. I'm fucking crushed.
Well,
I,
you feel good? How's your health? You feel well?
I feel great, buddy.
Good.
Feel great. How about you?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I think I'm going to start working out actually. And I don't mean I
I've
got
been
rid of
thinking.
my brother's weights, but I think I'm doing push-ups, sit-ups, more of a calisthenics, maybe a ranger type workout. You know, I watch that Gritty
Yeah.
Soldier, and I like the
Yeah.
stuff he does. So,
You could get out in the lake and video it, man. Roll logs, jump in the cold water like they do, man. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, fuck, you got to
geez,
take care of your health. You know, you don't know one will. I've been thinking about it too. I got to quit these. I don't drink. You know, I've only drank twice in the last year. That's why I
yeah,
don't go up on pants. I drink. And I didn't
I
quit for any reason. I just didn't drink one day and it turned into 2 days. I don't drink anymore. I will, but I got to go up to my place across the creek.
well, you know, back on the smokes thing, you know, I have to go back to my barber in Cleveland, man. He said, you know, I just got to a point. No, nobody's going to make you quit. Nothing is going to make you quit. Just like heroin or anything else, you
Right.
have to come to terms. You have to quit yourself and think that this is over. I can't do this anymore or something like that. And he did that and he quit. I think he might have perished, but he was an elder fellow that used to cut my hair in Cleveland. And
I've been thinking about it a lot. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. We got Planet Fitness. My son goes there. He works by there. Anyways, I've been thinking about it. And then this guy Slitter, I don't know if you know Slitter. He just creeped me out. He goes to these weight places now and films it, just workout, and does some for me, it's cringe. It's creepy. He really turned me against the whole workout scene. But also, like, you got to go in there and look at these hot women, and you're not supposed to look. And I'd get that one glance and get caught, the old pervert. But anyways, on the flip side, Rudy, my son, he's not real big. He's a little skinny guy, right? Not, and anyways, he's good. But I was busting on him about a month ago because he don't wear shirts like tank tops. I never see underneath, and usually he's in his business outfit. So, anyways, I was busting on him. Said, "Man, son, you fucking little mini, you ain't got no muscle. You ain't got this or that." And he sent me a picture standing there. He's got like a 6-pack, dude. He's all little ripped. He's not huge ripped, but everything he got is fucking ripped. I was like, man, you fucking showed me, boy. Good for
Dude,
him. I love my
you called him
I
fucking
love my
little
son.
mini? You called him little
Yeah,
mini? Fucking hilarious.
little mini. He gets mad when I talk in third person. Oh, everybody does. I can't say, yeah, man. Minnie wants a beer. Minnie wants to go. I can't talk in third person. They think I'm crazy.
I'm glad your son's doing well, man. It's nice to hear
Uh,
from you guys. I'm glad to see you guys are doing well, and your neighbor.
yeah, she puts up with me, cooks. I raised her kids. Yeah, so we're all good. But yeah, my
I
sons.
gotta,
I only have one. I know you got a couple, but I love my boy.
I gotta put that back up.
I gotta put my glasses on to read. God damn it! I ain't flying no airplane.
Well, so
2020
hey,
vision.
let me grab a smoke, dude. I do want to go down the rabbit hole. To be honest with you,
All right, let's
and
do
and,
it.
uh, and if my title had anything to do with this, that's
Hey,
okay. I do want to do that.
83.3, 83.3 million. That ain't easy, baby. If I got hit with that, man, they ain't getting it out of Mini. 83.3. He don't shut up. They got on the plane and he's still twittering shit. Shout out to Trump, man.
Yeah. You mind if I put you full for a second? You can flap your big ass lips, dude, for a little bit, if you don't mind.
Oh, good. I'll put my camera off.
Oh,
There's
there
my
you go.
avatar.
Wow, that
It's
looks
old
like
eight camel toes. It's 8
that
camel
looks
toes.
like drunkard hour.
That's old 8 camel toes.
Oh, that's I saw that. The shout out last week.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, man. Sorry, there are people in the chat. Minnie's just really smoked up. Not so crabby. Hell yeah, Trump, let's go. You just go grab him right by the bleep. Man, growing up, it's to the point where I don't care the crazy shit that's going on in politics.
Yeah, sorry, Minnie. I'll be quick. I'm gonna grab a quick smoke, brother.
My question is, if Trump gets in and he's president, then can he run his mouth as much as he wants, get himself in trouble, and then at the end of his term, pardon himself? That's Minnie's move. Be a total gangster and then pardon myself with a swipe of a pen. Unban myself. Yeah, Mullins, ain't seen you in a while. If you're still around, if I didn't chase your way, I hope you're all right, buddy. If Biden wins, I'm done with politics. And I don't do much politics. I don't really get into it. It's too crazy. I don't like any of them. I don't like Haley. Biden, he can't even walk or fucking talk or function. Seriously. It's a disgrace. He's just a puppet. They just keep prop him up, stuff him full of fucking formaldehyde, get him ready to embalm him, fucking goof. I mean, God bless him. He's 82 years old, but I've had enough. Biden's bloopers were on Hannity tonight. That's a hoot. Walking around knocking on fucking whiskey barrels. What are we doing, boys? Rudy for president.
Hey, what's your? Have you seen any of Vivek? What do you think about that dude?
Glenn Beck.
No, Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh yeah, he's buttering up to Trump. He wants to be his wingman, huh? He wants to be either on the cabinet, head of something, or the VP. You know what, Rudy? You know, everybody says that I worry about the kids, but this is the end of my term. You know, I'm coming to the end, and this show must go on. And the politics show that I'm watching is insane from January 6th to fucking Trump grabbing him right by the snatch, saying what he wants. Biden walking around mumbling and fumbling, don't have a fucking clue what's going on. It's like a clown show to me. It's like a comedy.
So you think Biden and Trump are like parallel or on the same level or?
No, I think Biden can't function. We all know that. I mean,
Right,
the poor guy. I think, you know, I don't get into it too much. This is more politics than I've talked in the last 2 years, but I know you like politics. So I'll give you my thoughts and I'm stunned. But no, it just shows me that it's the person's there's just a showpiece. They don't make big decisions. You can't have the nuclear football. If I thought that, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. He can't talk. He doesn't know what's going on. He's, you know, if to run another 4 years and the Democratic Party wants to throw him in there and they think it's okay, you know, probably because they're running him. They're doing what they want. They're pushing shit through because he listens, because he's a fucking kook. That's how I look at it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just laughing.
He's a real life puppet. Hey, Joe, listen, this is what you got to sign. This is what we're doing. This is how it works. And he's following. I mean,
Yeah,
look, you know, he's been promised that spot. He's been in politics all his life, senator, then Obama's wingman. So he was promised this position.
So
And just like fucking Clinton. Clinton, I love the Clinton story in High Times in the book. Fucking the fat lady smuggling cocaine, fucking crack and guns, gun running. The fat lady Barry Seal getting blown away. I fucking love that shit, man. Fuck yeah, politics. Kennedy, who killed the Kennedys?
What you said
After all.
about, I mean, you're not into politics or anything, but and you don't like research everything. And I'm not saying like you're an idiot or something like that. I'm just saying you don't look into politics like how
No,
okay, I need to know what's going on and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
This
I listen.
Happening to you.
Oh,
Right?
I know what's going on. I watched I watched CNN, then I jumped NBC, and then I go to Fox. But I don't like Fox panels when they get all the people up there. There's a couple people on Fox that just drive me cuckoo. And then there's one that I'm in love with, Dana Balish or Dana, what's her name? The blonde with the blue eyes. Oh Jesus Christ.
She's a beast, man.
I'd drink her bathwater. Oh my God, Dana. But I like Tyrus.
Lady, you know.
No, I know what's going on. I'm very aware. I'm very aware, from the conspiracy theories to the kooks to the fucking wars, the running out of gunpowder and the Israelis bombing fucking Gaza into submission. The poor people, man. You know what's right and wrong. I don't know. I'm not getting involved with that. It just shouldn't happen. Like, you know, like I said, John Lennon, when I was a kid, 5, 6 years old, I actually thought there'd be world peace, but there never will be. And now AIs just let out a program, and AI, artificial intelligence. They punched in a bunch of data, and it said that there's a war probably going to be starting in the next year or two in the Antarctica with Russia and the United States, because Russia, you know, they want it back. They sold it to us for a couple million back in the 1800s. They want it back, all the oil reserves. Plus, they'll have bases up there closer to it. But that's Nostradamus shit. But that's what AI said. What a perfect place. Test out all their weapons. I mean, I go so far down the rabbit hole, Rudy. Look, okay, let's go to the war. I know what's going on. Yeah, the news. Who's doing what? The fuckery.
I just kind of want to go by what you said just from the beginning. I'm not trying to cherry pick or anything like that. But what do you think about the people that are going to vote for him, and they know he's just some clown like walking around, unable to find the stairs and stuff like that? I mean, what's your opinion about people that actually vote for him? I'm not trying to tarnish.
No, that's a really good question.
That's a really
good question.
You know this.
To be 20
Everybody
years, 30 years ago, I would have had a longer answer. 10 years ago, I would have had a different answer. But at my point in life, whatever happens, happens. I don't care what they vote. Good for them. That's their belief. That's their right. That's why America's America, because you can vote who you want.
Right.
You're not in Angola getting your arms chopped off by the rebels or in some third world country. We got it made here. So whatever. It's all right. If you don't do it, I don't look at them any different. If someone tells me that, I don't care. I'm like, good. But I expect nobody to start hammering me. I don't throw who I vote for out there, but I will. I mean, of course I'm going to vote for Trump. It ain't that I love him or his politics or I like everything he does. I want to see this crazy show he's going to put on. I love his press conferences, man. Just pumped up. He's like a fucking WWE dude, man. He just comes in and he owns the place. He didn't start any. Biden's mumbling around, looking at the teleprompter, can't read it. Fucking shut the fuck. It's a clown show, Rudy. That's why I just get stoned and laugh and watch it all go to hell.
You have to take everything that's going on in the news with a grain of salt, and you have to enjoy yourself.
I go into the dark web. I go into the internet for other news, the real news. You got to mix it up. So my brain gets scrambled. I don't believe like Newsweek and some of these other channels on YouTube. Their beliefs and stuff are so different from the mainstream. So you got to find out your shit on your own, like you said, and figure it out.
You immediately feel it when they start talking. Like, wait a minute, there's other stuff going on. Why are you talking about this? What the fuck is this?
I like Young Turks. Did you ever watch the Young Turks? I like that guy.
You like Chink Yogurt or Chuck Yogurt or what do they call them?
I forget. Well, you gotta.
It's hot too, so that right. The chick's hot too.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go and roll a cigarette. I gotta be quiet and get shit stirred up. So I'll be right.
Oh, have you been rolling your own for a while? I mean, I'm talking about cigarettes, not the Mary.
Yeah. Both.
Good for you. Good for you. Oh, that is 8 camel toes, isn't it? I see. I didn't see it in the video that you put out. I was just like, wow, that's a weird version of 8 camel toes, but now I see it. I think his face is a little too fat or something. Or maybe I'm wrong. He didn't have such a fat face. And 8.
That's not the full picture either. That's not the full picture.
That fat dude. I know you're a lean dude.
that was actually when you see the full picture, it probably fits better for all the structure. But
I got you.
The lady friend I'm talking, my lady friend where I'm at right now is an artist, and she drew that by hand. And I found
that is close. I see it.
Yeah.
So I hope she's not offended by what I said.
She don't care. She don't give a fuck.
As long as I don't cross that stream, I'm gonna be all right, right?
Yeah. Hey, we're older. It's all good, man.
Oh, I need another beer. I gotta get another beer. Give me a second, buddy. Well, back on Joe Biden, Trump, and Vivek. I have to go back there because I love that fucking Vivek dude, man. This dude is a fucking fire under everybody's fucking ass, and I love him. I love him that he fucking goes out there and tells it like it fucking is all the time. And that he challenges everybody and whoops their ass every fucking second he verbalizes anything.
Yep.
I love that dude. I really do. And it's not just because he's from Ohio.
Yeah, my belief.
Bengals fan for all I know,
Right. No, that doesn't have anything to do with it. But yeah, hell yeah, I'm looking. He's either going to be the VP or he'll be on the cabinet. He'll be on one of the cabinets, guaranteed.
I just hope we see.
I heard today the Senate's actually coming together because they're tired of the fucking immigration problem. They're finally going to agree on it. But then I'm hearing that the House is going to fucking veto it or block it. But they want to, they're finally saying there's a problem, and they want to enforce some stricter laws.
No,
they came on the news about an hour ago. Did you hear that?
The that was put forward is an amnesty bill. It's not to stop immigration. I want to think everybody knows that, but they don't. So I'm going to say it here.
Well, the one that was on tonight.
And they want more people on the border processing illegal immigrants into this country. And the Republicans stop this. And everybody's trying to make it like it's a Ukraine immigration thing, and Republicans aren't agreeing on sending more money to Ukraine, and they're trying to stop the immigration bill, and the Democrats do not want the border stopped. And it's fucking blatantly obvious. They want more clowns on the fucking border processing these fucking idiots. That's what they want. The Republicans are trying to stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I yelling at you? I don't mean to be yelling at you. I'm just saying that's what's happening.
No. I overtalk. I'm amped up on the T fucking week. I'm talking too much. No, I'm glad you put it into layman terms. That actually explained it all to me. I never looked at it that way. So you know what? Me and politics, here's what it's kind of rabbit hole-ish, but politics to me, how I look at it is I can, and I don't want to sound weird, but I can remote view. Like I can't read minds. I can't. But I can just think like right now I'm at my house sitting on the porch because I know I can just go there. You know what I mean? Men who stare at goats. It's not a fucking, I can't, like I said, I'm not in this, I can just remote view. So if I want to put myself on an aircraft carrier right now, if I go in the house, I can.
Got it, Minnie. You're not a fucking cuckoo. You'll never be seen as a cuckoo here.
No, I know. No, I'm not that. Thanks, but I can picture myself that I'm on an aircraft carrier. The guy that waves the flag for the jet to hit the catapult. Like I can go right there. I can see the steam. I can feel them thrusters fucking going off the end, baby. Fucking F-15 or an F-18. That's how I look at politics. And then I think, how the fuck, and what's going on with Israel? And we got 10 aircraft carriers with 3,000 guys on them. You have to have carrier groups with them all over the fucking world. Submarines every size, attack subs, small subs. Fucking Titan subs with fucking nuclear missiles all floating around ready to end it all, baby. Woo! We got a fucking force, man. 200 years ago, we had a metal pipe and a piece of flint and some gunpowder. Look at this shit now, man. Like bring back the battleship. I heard they towed one of the old battleships out. I forget which one. And they're looking at refurbishing it. And everybody wants to, but the money and to get it up to date and shit. Just they have to basically gut it. But I want to see that fucking 16-inch cannon, baby,
Right.
fucking power
Right. And they'll
shit. Like,
right. And the
come
fucking government will go save fucking turtles in California instead of fucking, refurbishing, a badass. That's well, that's exactly what this fucking channel's about. I'm fucking so tired of how government's
Like
fucking
politics.
fucking. I want to
Like the
fucking
pol-
punch a wall. I
I
want to
don't. I
demolish,
never.
a
I never
fucking
get that. Yeah,
house.
I never get that mad. Honest to God, ever over anything. I get upset, but I don't use the word. Well, I use mad. Kidding around, but I don't get that mad anymore. I learned all my life lessons that it don't help. So, like I said, back to that, I don't worry about like somebody will say
No, come
Ukraine,
on.
and what do you? We're backing them. I don't think about Ukraine and whether it's right or wrong, and what I think. Wow, they're actually holding off the fucking Soviets, but it's a proxy war because we're giving them all the toys. But what's the limit you can give them? And we're using our toys in the industrial complex, fucking war machine spinning around. And then guys popped up on the internet yesterday because I was looking at it. Algorithms, it gets me down the rabbit hole. It shows this one company that just invented these drones. They're made out of cardboard. They're in a flat package like this thick. They're pallet size, so they're big as a pallet, right? And only this thick, and they got like a dozen of them on this pallet, and they're all cardboard. And you open the plastic up, it looks like something from the dollar store. You open up the cardboard, and it's nothing fancy. You just snap it all to fucking together. You throw the motor on it, and it's a drone. It'll haul 6 to 12 pound payload explosive in 500 miles. You have it shipped to your fucking door. You know what I'm saying? Cardboard fucking drones, dude. Jesus Christ, I could take out all my neighbors. Fucking kaboom.
No, you're right. You're right, but I'm.
Then buy their land at a sheriff's sale. I want the whole hauler, man, to myself. All these
Terrible.
hillbilly hicks.
Wow, that's terrible.
But fuck politics, dude. Fuck punching the wall, man. I don't give a fuck. I look at it as a fucking clown
I
show,
want to keep
man.
punch my walls. I'm married. I ain't gonna. Everything has to be immaculate. I'm not gonna punch any walls. I just
I
want
don't
to.
watch. I don't watch too much. I don't watch too much Hannity because he's so far up Trump's ass. But I do watch it at the end when he does the blunders for the day of Joe Biden. And it's scary as fuck. You ever see it right at the end of his show? Hannity goes, "Oh, here we got Biden's blunders."
It's on Twitter. It's on YouTube.
Oh.
It's all over. We every day we get a new fucking Joe Biden clip.
It's scary.
That's why I wanted to ask you about that, about the people that are they're going to vote for him. No, there's going to be like
Yeah, there
40
you go.
people that like actually vote for this dude and think, keep marching on, keep Joe Biden going. I mean, they're going to be there.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to lose terribly.
It ain't like nothing changed. I mean, look, when the Irishman went in 62 or 60, they blew his head off down there in Dallas. They didn't want him in there. Whatever happened there, the grassy knoll.
Irish.
And then we go back to Lincoln. Could you imagine voting in 1860 or 60?
None of my brothers
In 18,
took out fucking Kennedy.
and then in like 1860, you had to vote for Lincoln or the Southern guy. So you wanted slavery. You could imagine voting for that, whether they're free people or not. You know what I mean? So there's
Dude,
been
the
crazy
Irish. The Irish. Come on. The Irish taking out Kennedy.
No. I said the Irishman got in there and they took him out. They didn't like that. They didn't like Joe Kennedy. He caused trouble all them years before him. His dad. No, I didn't say the Irish took him out, man. Whoever wanted didn't want him in there. You got, and then it gets better. I got the book, the original book. My grandmother bought the book. It's in a cedar chest. It's like a big Bible of pictures of the whole day.
Your grandmother,
big black and white
loved the
pictures, beautiful book.
correct?
And I open it up every so many years and look at it. It says to Billy from Minnie from Grandma. But anyways,
that's cool.
There you go. You doxed yourself. But the book, the picture of Lee Ruby or Jack Ruby sticking that fucking gun in Lee Harvey. I mean, the whole thing, man. You're getting his head shot off. Whoever the depository, the grassy knoll. Oh, that his head exploding. Poor Jackie in the car, brains fucking everywhere. Jesus Christ, man!
I
The
love the
$12 Italian
suppository.
suppository of the book depository. Fucking the grassy knoll. Jesus Christ. Gangsters, New Orleans. What the fuck, man? They still didn't release it. Holy fuck. Poor Jackie, man. Fucking. What's
Okay.
his name? The front detective cover ended up with a bullet landing in his lap. What the fuck? Brains everywhere. Oh my god, his face. Oh, that Zapruder film. Fuck me to tears. Horrible. Horrible. But
Cowboy
yeah, man,
legend.
politics. How about when Ford almost got it from Squeaky Fromm and the Manson chick?
Is that
Wasn't it Squeaky
Duke
Fromm
Fathers?
ran up to him, was gonna shoot him and fucking stuck his thumb in the fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. Don't let him up, man. He's a troublemaker. He's one of my haters. I can't grow weed. I can't do this. I can't do that. Yeah, come over
No,
here, and he comes over here.
Minnie is always welcome on this channel. We have, Minnie, you probably forget how many times you came on here. This isn't like, it's not rare as you think,
I know.
coming out here and having
I
a
know.
fucking good time with us. You remember
No.
we had Arizona on with it. We had Cattle Dog on here. We had a fucking great.
Yeah.
You
That's
and
back
Cattle
when I was
Dog
getting.
rocked my fucking channel, and it was fucking awesome, man. It was
Yeah, I
awesome.
like
I loved it.
Camel Dog.
Funnest
I
times
miss
I ever
Camel
had.
Dog. Camel Dog was putting out some badass videos of him bass fishing down there in Arizona, man. Fucking getting these monsters like we don't get around here. Jeez. We have bass, but not like that. This little canal, he was nailing them. Plus, he rides motorcycles, dirt bikes in the desert, so we had something to talk about. Cattle Dog's all right.
Let me ask you, as an amateur fisherman, there's a couple of types of bass. There's good ones, bad ones, and like okay ones. Is that true?
All right, let me say this first, because somebody might come up or in the chat say that I don't go fishing, because he knows I got a trout stream running through my yard stocked, and I haven't fished in over 10 years. So I'm not a fisherman. I was a fisherman. So let's get that straight. But there's big largemouth bass and smallmouth bass. You know what I mean? And of course,
That's
the big
it.
mouth's the one.
What am I
Yeah.
thinking of?
Well, no. There's stripers. There's black bass. There's all kinds of bass, double bass. But around here, we just got smallmouth and largemouth. Then up Erie, you got the stripers up Erie. They're the monsters. They get like fucking. They'll get like 2-3 foot long. Yeah, fuck politics leads the war, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
the industrial.
I was thinking about
That's
perch. Perch is fantastic. I've ate perch. Fresh perch is absolutely fantastic. That was I was mixing it up with bass, and I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just starting to fish, so pardon me. Perch was the fish that I was talking about. That there's several certain perch that you don't want to catch. I think the words steel or blue perch, I think, comes to mind. And I'm trying to get my algorithms together here. Sorry, Elon. I'm a little slow on my AI, but
I'm not schooled at all on the perch.
Anybody that's watching,
I just know that LL, he only went fishing like once. You know, he went and he had like $200 shoes on and all these dress clothes like from fucking what's it called, Gucci and shit. You know, he's out in the woods again. Yeah, and he got a picture of him holding a trout. He did catch a little trout, so I got to give him a shout out. Yeah, Cowboys legend 27.
Oh
yeah,
LL,
that's my hate.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Sorry, LL. I confuse you with Duke, and I'm sorry.
Oh, they're all Cowboy fans.
Hey, but you're welcome to get in here, flap your big ass lips with us, man. You know, I got this shit.
Don't invite him up. He'll just overtalk me and just beat me up black and blue.
I don't think that's
I
true.
ain't bitching.
Doyle has been very good on this channel, just like you have. Not,
Okay,
hey, I don't
we'll
want to make him. I'm not going to make him come on or anything like that. But
I'm just fucking around, Rudy. I'm so high, I don't care, man.
I know you're a good dude, Manny. I'm just fucking what you do. You know.
Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for having me up. Thanks for letting me ramble. I feel like I'm a clinical psychologist. You know what I like? Walleye, baby, from Lake Erie. That's what I'm talking about. Lake Erie walleye. You should be
everything
get an
here.
Erie deer.
Literally, personally caught walleye. I have done that.
Me too. My uncle had a what's it called? Not a houseboat, but a fucking pontoon boat. You got an Erie Deary and just drive around the lake. Oh my God, man, catch them monsters. They look like something prehistoric, like them teeth up close in them eyes. It's like a fucking serpent. And they taste so fucking good, man. It's like steak of fish. Whew. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Mitty said so.
I love the Ric Flair. Yeah, there is. Walleye does have a great taste to it because it's not so pure as like it's not like a perch. It's a little bit more fishy than a perch. It's like the perfect fishy, in my opinion, as an Ohioan. It's the perfect fishy fish. And I don't want anything more than that, man. That's my boundary so far. I mean, my palate will change because obviously I try all kinds of new shit. But as far as this this
crick spray,
walleye is about as far as I want to go left into stinky fish. That's it.
Okay.
Walleye is fantastic.
Yeah, that trout stream I was telling you about, you can't see it now, but over there in the dark, that way it's only about 50 or 60 from where I'm standing. I can hear it. So everybody else catches the fish, and I do eat trout. I don't love it, but you get spiders
marching up like ghosts, up the fuck. I'm just kidding.
I just go over the creek with an M80 and tie it on a rock when nobody's around. Boom, fuck them, and then they all come up to the top shaking and shit. And that's how I fish, man. I don't fucking around, drinking beers and throwing fucking firecrackers in the creek. Woo! You wait till the fish commissioner drives by. Give him about 20 minutes to get up the road.
Oh Jesus! So you're obviously you're not saving any turtles there.
Actually, it's funny you said that. I didn't, but my friend did. It was actually caught in fishing line, and somehow she seen it. We were looking for a dog over by the creek, and she looked down. It was by a sewer pipe. Anyway, it was all wrapped up in fish, like you see on YouTube, tight around its legs, like it was gonna kill it and cut off circulation. She saved it, brought it over. We cut all the fishing string off of it and released it. We got some snappers, some big snappers around here. I don't fuck with them, man. I watch everything that I watch YouTube videos of idiots putting them by their face and it bites their nose or bites their finger off. So I don't do nothing. Every time now, Rudy, I'm at the age when I want to blow tannerite up like 50 pounds and blow a car engine up at my neighbor's. I just watch a YouTube video. Whenever I want to fucking do some drug, I just watch a YouTube video and I'm like, oh no, I don't think that looks real fucking, man.
Well, you know what it is with the fucking turtles.
Like
women don't have like images like we do. The first thing we think of when you see a snapping turtle is like, hey, I don't want anything near myself snapping at my
snapping turtles.
Women are like, well, I don't have shit. I'll save this.
Right. I had turtle soup. It's great. I swear to God.
I heard it was. Dude, I got a game, dude. He's a butcher, man. He makes turtle soup, and I guess it's like a big hit in the game.
Yeah.
You know, he does the or what's the Craberas, Cabaneras,
Yeah, I think you got it there, Cabaret. Yeah.
what's the the big guys. He does the
Sports
big dinner.
story.
He's a big cook for
Okay.
the big sponsored shit, and he does the turtle soup, and it's huge. That and wild turkey penny pasta, I think, is the two that get whooped on their game dinners.
Yeah, they have
Carrabba's
game dinners.
is the Italian restaurant, isn't it? What is
Yeah, I
that?
forget the name. Real close.
Where
I'm
do you
having a
buy
brain
all your
fart.
outdoor shit? What's that? Hold on, I can't think without beer.
Yeah, it's like a big Dunham's or a big fish place,
Yeah,
sports complex, like Dick.
what the fuck is that?
Because I said it wrong the first time, my brain, I'm high. But
Yeah, I
you know what?
fucked you up with
See,
Shoal.
turtles. The good story about turtle soup is I have an uncle. I had an uncle. He passed away. God rest his soul. He was a hillbilly, and I'm talking complete, like no fucking electric, like 7 kids. Lived out in the middle of nowhere, and we hunted there. We had a cabin right by him. Our cabin was nicer than where he lived. No electric, no running water. So I swear to God, he was down to earth. He taught me how to hunt. He taught me how to fish. He taught me how to fucking just to have fun in life, dude. He would get mud and built little underground like a mud hut. Instead of wood, he would get wood and then pack it with mud. So he had like a fucking little igloo made out of mud. He'd go in there and hide it from the deer, shoot him from there, man. Wait for him to come by. Like he
Would you
lived off of deer. We
like a
shot deer and carried him right into his. We shot deer and carried him
hide?
right into his kitchen. Threw it right onto the table, and all the kids were sitting around till we got the meat in the pan, licking their chops. Like we just took the deer right in and butchered it right on his table. He didn't fuck around. But he made he made turtle soup, and like it amazed me when he cut the head off, and it would still bite a stick for like 24 hours or so. It would still fucking bite, man. I was 10 years old, and I just up camp. I'd go up there all day and like, what the fuck's going on, man?
See, I've never hunted. I've only butchered a deer. I've never shot a deer. That's I'm getting ready to retire in 10 years, and I'm starting to build these steps because I do want to do that eventually. When I retire, I want to be fishing and hunting. I don't want anything to fucking do with
See, I'm
anything. You know
opposite.
what? Slow down for a week. You know what I mean?
I was shooting
Barbara,
I was shooting a
Kentucky.
357 at 6 years old. Hi, Barbara. Hi, sweetie. How you doing, hon? Come on up and
Hope you're
talk to the boys. Come on up and talk to the boys. Hope you're doing well down there in Kentucky, Barbara.
yeah. Kentucky's
Um,
cool.
yeah, his hunting camp. I grew up there because we had a camp and we'd go up in summer, ride our motorcycles. It was out in the middle of nowhere up the Appalachian Mountains. And he would show me shit and his kids, and it was just all memories, man. But I grew up hunting. I was out hunting
Lot of
10, 11
experience
years
in
old.
the Appalachian mountains there, Manny.
Tell you a story, Rudy. Here's a story for you. One time, right, my 12 or 13 years old, one of my first years hunting, right? My stepdad bought me a brand new 30-30 Marlin. It holds 7 rounds. So I'm only 12 years old. And we're walking down the road to get to our hunting place. And there were like 6 of us. There was my stepdad, me, his buddies, my grandpa. We're all walking down the road, and then we were going to split up. Well, I'm 12 years old. I'm amped. This is my first year. A bunch of deer come running across the road. I drop my 30-30 to my hip like fucking an old Western. Start cranking. Fucking wasn't even aiming, man. Just cha-boom, cha-boom. Well, everybody around me hit the ground. They're screaming, Minnie, what the fuck are you doing? I just kept going, man, like a fucking Winchester. Kaboom, kaboom. Fuck yeah, need my rifle. Learned my lesson after that. I didn't hit none of them.
So you didn't hit nothing, correct? That was the moral of the story, or
no people, no deer, no houses, but it was just totally irresponsible.
So
I went back
everybody's
to camp.
right?
Yeah, they all told me how dumb it was, and I went back and thought about it. I just had to think about it. Oh, you can't do that again, Minnie. That's bad for the show. You
So
can't do that. You ain't fucking. I
you
pulled a
immediately
John Wayne. Yeah, John Wayne, baby, 30-30, band. Lever, choo, 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 bum, bum, bum. Let all 7 rip. Woo. I haven't hunted in 10 years, Rudy, but I hunted all my life. Now I love looking at nature and letting it live. I haven't killed. The only thing I kill is groundhogs because they get into the tomatoes and the smoke. Yeah, they ain't allowed in the tomatoes or the smoke. So
you
groundhogs.
haters?
Groundhogs get them. The groundhogs eat the tomatoes, so I kill the groundhogs. Hit them with 30-06. Just blows them the fuck up. You should see it, man. And all
Okay,
like
30,
that's
30, right?
another thing. Back
That's what I was
no
thinking.
30, but no 30-06 high power. Jesus Christ. And they're using them in World War II, right? If you was a Jap or fucking German getting hit with one of them, or on the opposite, getting hit by a 7.62 308, but they're shooting at you. Jesus Christ! I had a groundhog. It just blew up. Nothing left. It would blow. It would be like a
Oh shit!
mist,
Right.
and then the pelt, and I'd let the pelt dry out in the yard in the sun for a day or two, and then when I cut the grass, I just run over it with the mower and grind the pelt in the rib cage. Grind it right up. Swear to God. Swear to God.
You just run it over with the mower?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Swear to God, ain't lying. One year, I shot 52, 30, 52 of the motherfuckers, and there was more. Hi, Barb.
52 groundhogs.
Yep, I was laid off in the summer, so I had a lot of time. And whenever it rained or whatever, I peeked my head out the bay window, and then opened the front door of my yard so they didn't see me pointing the gun out.
You know,
Plus, I have suppressors.
I
If I
can't
want to
help
be
but,
quiet,
dude. It makes me think of 28 Days Later. Remember when the troops are out gunning down all the undead that are or the rage that are running at their shit, and they're shooting shit, and
yeah,
there's stuff flying out, and they're like, "Oh, holy fuck! Look at this!" Because they're killing all the fucking
exactly,
undead. 54.
exactly. 52, 52.
52. Holy shit,
Yep.
man.
Yep. All right, here's nobody's gonna believe this, especially Yellow. I shot 3 one time at once. They were all out in the yard, and they were lined up on this little hillside. Like there was 1, 2, 3. So they were like not in a perfect row, but I had to practice. Like I'm out the front door, and they didn't see me because they hear a noise, they run. So I had a 22 semi-automatic. It held like 18 rounds. So I'm like practicing like a sniper, being quiet. I'm like, all right, I got to get 1, 2, 3, straight left, right, straight left, right, straight left, right. I fucking got the 22 up and was like, bing, bing, bing. Got all fucking 3 of them, man. That's my claim to fame
No shit. Bam, bam, bam.
with 22.
Well, hey, you're a human being. Sometimes you fucking feel it, right? I mean, sometimes you feel
Yeah,
it. You're a
I feel
star. You
I feel like Kyle. I
and
feel like
just
the
like
American.
you know.
I feel like American sniper, baby. Woo. Man, he got skills. I couldn't go in the service. I got too jacked up as a kid, broke all my bones like Evil Knievel. Car wrecks and shit. My legs were all jacked up, so I couldn't go in the service. All my family was. All my uncles, all my great uncles, World War II, B-17s, fucking torpedo bombers, Normandy.
Mom fell in and drowned. What, Barbara? What? When I was little, I had 2 groundhogs as pets. Dad found them in our backyard. Oh, the mom. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I didn't get
she's
the. I didn't get
right.
the before. I'm sorry, Barbara. God, I thought it was like a terrible story.
I had to, I had to, I had to,
I'm an idiot.
I
Wow,
know.
you
I had to read that voice.
mom fell and drowned in the
I
pool.
had to,
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Barbara. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm okay now, though. You know, I'm okay. I've recovered.
I had a fun.
Holy shit. Sorry about that.
I had a pet raccoon
Oh God.
for a while.
Did you really? Well, they're
No, the
pretty.
balloon thing. You don't remember the balloon thing? I think it was 1989 in Cleveland. Wanted to beat the world record for a release of how many balloons with helium in them, and they had this big giant downtown Cleveland. They had this big giant mesh net filled with all the balloons. I forget how many thousands or millions or whatever. It was huge, as big as a football field, big brown thing full. And they released them, and it was all pretty. Everybody fireworks, cute and shit. In the meantime, there's two fishermen out in Lake Erie in a little boat, and they fell off the boat. So they were out searching for them, and all these balloons started landing that they released. So they couldn't distinguish heads from real people. So they blamed it on the balloons, and the two fucking fishermen unfortunately died. The
So
mistake,
the real.
buddy. Anyway, Chris, I gotta go. I'll never shut the fuck up.
The balloons
Oh,
were.
I'll tell my squirrel story. Shout out to Black Nova.
I think that's
They
the moral of
were,
the story.
man.
Balloons were the.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
they're
They did all kinds of damage.
warming shit, you know.
I started going down the Cleveland rabbit hole after one night with you, and that popped up, and then it's like all this shit that happened in Cleveland's unbelievable. Then they had like a 10-cent draft night at the Indians game in, like, I'm gonna guess 1970 something, and they had 10-cent draft night. Everybody went and got fucked up. There was riots. They were on the field beating the shit out of each other. Indian game at Cleveland, at this Cleveland Stadium, man. Back in the
Wow.
70s, they had a fucking beer
Yeah,
night.
that's what.
Everybody got smashed.
Yeah, Stumbler always rehashes some of the riots that, and I was at one of them. I was a small child at one of them. But
Okay.
yeah, that.
Squirrels, I like to hunt squirrels, Nova, but it was just to get out with the family and everything. But you need so many of them. I had to eat what I shot, so I ate them. But but here's a funny squirrel story. Another one. We were hunting. I was young. My stepdad. There was a squirrel on a tree. It was only about 10 feet away, Rudy. He shot it with a 12 gauge shotgun. It should have blew it to pieces, right? Well, he only winged it. The fucking thing jumps on the ground. I swear to God, I'm not lying. It attacked my stepdad, ran up his fucking leg on his chest, and just started running all over him. He's screaming like a girl. He's swinging his shotgun. He's going, get it, get it. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean, get it, man? You want me to shoot you and day? Anyway, then finally we got off him. It ran up the tree. He hollered at me. He goes, Minnie, Minnie, get it. Take that motherfucker out. It was only about 6 feet away. I hit it with my fucking 12 gauge. Jesus Christ. There was nothing left. I couldn't even find the tail. Poor little fucker.
I got
My
a
stepdad
piss.
was swinging.
Mind if
I
I
gotta
take a
go,
piss?
Rudy. Take care. I gotta
Oh,
go,
do you?
buddy.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
stay on. Minnie, thanks for coming on, dude. I had a fucking great time. I'll put the thing in the chat if anyone wants to get on. I do have to piss and smoke, so give me about, I don't know, 5 minutes before we come back on. But I'm not going to do anything like, I don't add anything. But Minnie, we love you. I'm so glad you came on. It's good to see you again. God bless you, brother. And I mean that. And your neighbors and your family. Cheers.
You too, buddy. You too. Cheers, man. Have a great night. Be safe out there. It's a vicious world. Shout out to Barbara and Nova. Everybody have a great night, great weekend. Love y'all in a non-homosexual kind of way. Later, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Minnie. I do have to piss though. highway. You know that. Come on. Yeah, I need another beer too. Excuse me, guys. I will get back on soon, but I do need another beer and a smoke, so pardon me. I don't mean to be rude. I do not mean to be rude, so while I'm smoking, I'll show you some beer. Because I like beer. You're not going off any. There's stinks out there, buddy. You know that. Wow, is it quiet and eerie out, man? And it's foggy. The fog is like weird because it's like it's like 20 or 30 feet above ground level here. And it makes it fucking creepy as fuck. Which I like, to be honest with you. I think Vinny does too, but hey, you ain't going out. Turkey. Yeah, pardon me for the silence. I usually try to keep talking while I'm smoking just so people don't think I'm shutting down or something like that. But yeah, he's got a snout out in the midnight air, probably smelling skunk and my cigarette. I know you're a good boy, Vinny. You ain't going out, buddy. You're not going out. Go lay down. All right? Go on. You want a vegetable? I'll get you a vegetable treat. All right? You go lay down. You're crying. Oh, it's an apple. Fucking lucky shit. Yeah. Gets lucky we get this vegetable treat pack that I pull from, and there's an apple, there's a carrot, and like a peas type treat for him. And every time I want to degrade him and give him like a carrot or a pea, I fucking pull an apple, and he fucking loves the apples. And I use like a treat for him, a little bitty thing that he. And obviously you heard him walk back to the sliding glass door and he's ready to sniff some more ass air. And I call it ass air because he's been shitting in the backyard for like 2 weeks and I haven't picked up because it's been a winter, you know. So this weekend we're going to have to pick up your shit there, pal. You think your shit would like keep all the animals away, but it doesn't. They shit on top of your shit. All right, get out of here. Come on, get out. All right, it is. Oh shit, it's 12:30 already. Shame on ma. Oh, Rise, how you doing, brother? Haven't heard from you in a while. Sorry, I wasn't there to.
You had me talking to the beer the whole time.
Sorry.
What's going on, man?
How you been?
Well, I've been living. I've been living.
How are you? How's your family there, brother?
Man,
Guys doing
listen,
okay?
just one day at a time. One day at a time.
Yeah, and I don't
We're doing
mean
good here.
I'm not trying to get personal. I just want you being well.
Oh no. Well, it's all good, man. No, I take it one day at a time. Just everything's good, you know. Make it through the day. That's what it's all about right now.
Right?
No, but like what's the weather like up there?
Dude, it's surprisingly warm, to be honest with
It's gotten that way here too. I mean, it's just like a week ago, you were freezing your ass off, and now, I mean, it was like the wind chill was like approaching zero. Now it's like in the fucking 60s, and
you. Oh,
it's
you're in the 60s.
yeah, and
Holy shit.
obviously it's been raining the past few days, so obviously the fucking humidity jumps up. So I mean, it's just like it's been hot as balls here.
Wow, that's weird. That's weird because we've been upper 30s, lower 40s, which is warm for right now. If you're in the Northeast,
Yeah, and
that's
you know,
like warm.
typically about 60, 70 degrees, you know, you take away the humidity, that's about the right weather down here. But ultimately, we've just been so used to 12, 13-degree weather for the past 2 weeks that when
Right.
it
Wow.
jumps up, and obviously that humidity comes with the rain, it's just like we're burning our asses off.
So you got it that bad. You were in the teens because we were like 0 degrees here for like
Did y'all get any snow?
a week and a half or something like that. Oh yeah, we got some snow. Obviously,
We
it's
didn't get
fun
any
now
snow down
because
here. We just, I mean, it was just cold.
yeah, we had some snow. We got dropped on, but it wasn't. We haven't seen anything yet. I mean, we got that. We got the lake that has not been frozen yet. That's usually a huge problem. That's where the what do you call it? Not first in, first out. Because I'm thinking of investing. Sheep in, line out, or there's a saying for winter, but we're going to get the Lions end of things here in the next couple of months here because the lake's warm actually. So, and there's like a lake effect that happens with us.
Damn, so that's like, so y'all are gonna get really hit hard, like in
Yeah, we'll get
February.
hit hard. Like with it, I think February and March is going to be they're going to be big, which happens here often. It's not like global warming or anything like fucking.
Yeah.
This thing's been happening for like
Yeah, no, I mean, typically, we get, like last year it was really cold around Christmas, and typically, it'll get really fucking cold, around January, and then February, you might have some days it dips down into the 20s, but as March comes, it just gets, warmer and warmer. So
it seems like, because of climate change, which actually really does exist, but I don't think that it's, because of our carbon footprint. The seasons seem to be moving right. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, the winters are starting later, finishing later, summers and springs, everything's just kind of moving a little bit, and I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, no, you bring up that shit too. I mean, you'll have, points where down here, in like October, you'll have 1 week where it's 80, 85, maybe even hitting 90 degrees. And then like 2 weeks later, it's fucking 40.
Right.
Now that's the beauty of being in a state like Georgia, but ultimately that's just how it's always been here. But it probably is going to start warming up here.
Oh,
I'd
right.
probably say in the next month or so.
That's true for all of us, though. I don't want to say just Ohio, but Ohio gets some. It'll be 7 degrees one day in the fall, and then we'll get like a week of 75 degrees. All of a sudden, it's fucking 20. Uh-oh. Yabba dabba doo.
Fuck all of you.
What's happening, dude?
I told you I'd be back. I had to go take care of something.
Brandon, how old are you?
19.
Okay. So you're okay. You're okay.
Sadly. Hey, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Barbara's a legend.
They're gone. I think
Uh-huh.
everybody's gone that was in here supporting Minnie and
Oh.
Well, how many people do we have watching?
one.
What's Scott doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
Nobody knows. We're okay though. I mean, it's nice seeing you guys. I'm glad you guys are doing well,
Always.
Brandon, your family's doing well and everybody's doing good. Good.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He says for the most part. There's
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Well, for now, I mean,
You
shit
didn't
can happen.
say that, did you?
Yeah, shit can change quick. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. I'll take that. Yeah. Life is unpredictable, right?
Yeah.
I think we all got that one crazy cannon.
There's cannons. That's for sure.
Hell, there's the cannons on YouTube as well.
You
in
look
this
like
community.
you're go to bed. I saw Duke Bothers had something about Simus. Simus's health is
I didn't
Yeah,
know
a little
that.
rocky over there. Apparently, he had something, and then he had a heart attack.
He had a pneumonia.
Really?
He's been in
Yeah.
the hospital since December, like
Okay.
early December.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't stick around long, but I gave Duke a like.
No,
Which I didn't know that.
I didn't
I
really
had to,
listen. I got to go back and listen to the full thing. I went up on panel just because Jordan was up there, and I ain't seen Jordan in like months. So I want to go over and say
Jordan?
something to him.
Old Jordan? 8 camel toes Jordan?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he doing well?
Yeah, same old. He ain't changed.
Good. Well, that's good. I'm glad he's still around.
Oh, so he ain't got laid yet.
Because that happens with us, all of a sudden you don't see YouTubers and you're just like, I fucking hope he's all right,
That's how it always is.
right? I mean, am I wrong? That's what happens. People disappear and you're just like, oh shit.
Which I didn't even really notice Simus. I'm just like,
Simus
I saw
usually
that,
does
I'm
it though.
like, damn,
Simus
this
usually
motherfucker-
takes a month or two off. During
motherfucker
the
hasn't
season.
been around. But like the Cowboys just lost in the playoffs, you would have figured he would have been all over that.
Right.
shit.
See, I've only met Simus once, and I think it was on Mosh's, and it was
Yeah,
kind of
probably.
a channel thing. I was on there, and Simus came on, and he.
Well, hey, apparently Mosh is hosting ladies' night tomorrow. So I don't know. Apparently, it's taking over Black Saturday.
I'll tell my wife, I guess. To get on and
There you go. Ladies' night.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the shout out. I won't be there. I won't be there. But
Yeah.
anyway, Mosh has got a great channel. If you're, anybody that might hear this, you got to check out Mosh. He's got a great channel. So, but
Gets
I won't.
a little hectic every now and then, but yeah.
Well, that's YouTube though. If you're, he's got a freedom channel, and it's awesome, and that does happen. Things get out of hand, and hey, who doesn't when it comes to freedom? I don't know how else to say that other than Brandon, are you doing gummies? You're on gummies or something. What's
I'm
the matter
good.
with your eyes?
I'm good. I ain't on anything.
Straight?
Huh?
You're straight?
Yeah. Maybe a little tired.
Meal right now.
I might be a little
I'm
tired,
coming.
but I'm good.
Your eyes opened a little bit more because I said that. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
It's kind
All
of
right.
bright. It's a little bright in here, but
Okay, I'm just checking.
I'm good.
You're not fucking around.
I'm good.
All right, because 8 told me I gotta keep a fucking eye on you, dude.
Oh man, I miss him.
Yeah, me too.
Did they ever get the autopsy report back? I'm just curious.
I thought it was in there somewhere.
I've nobody's ever really told me exactly what happened.
Yeah. Tough stuff.
It's hard for everybody to talk about,
I mean, regardless,
Mosh was
sure
obviously
it's still probably tough
devastated.
on his wife and his kids.
Right, and he's got a family, and I never really heard everything, I don't think. Because I don't think a lot of people wanted to talk about it. They were
Oh no.
they were devastated. They didn't want to wow. When I think about that, how much history has been lost just because of things have been so terrible, they don't even want to.
Well, I'll tell you what.
There's
no one that could come on and do a more entertaining rant than Camel.
Yeah,
oh, he was
that
good
is
at
true.
it. He was
That
good
is
at
true.
it. No matter if it was
He was
Mosh.
necessary to a lot of fucking streams, man. That's for fucking sure.
If it was Mosh, if it was J-Dub one night, or if it was goddamn Slitta, whoever, he'd go off on me. It was he went off on me some nights.
Yeah, there was non-stop. Yeah, there isn't anybody that he didn't go off on.
Hell, I could have sworn he went off on you one night.
Oh yeah, well, it's on my stream. Yeah,
He went off on me once or twice.
Not just
on
the
his
global
channel
warming
back
one.
in the day.
Me and CeeLo had a global warming challenge, kind of, the truth about global warming, and he came on later, man.
That's right up his wheelhouse.
He went full fuck force 5, man. I wasn't
I remember because he said he went to the Panthers game. This was a couple of years ago, and then I kept telling him, like, "I show proof." And then one night he came on and randomly did. He's like, "There you go, Brandon. There's your proof, you little fucker." Telling me I need to.
Was that the last Panthers game you went to?
Telling me to show proof that I went to a game. I built this community. I don't need to show anything.
Yeah, no matter what was going on YouTube, he was good for YouTube, and it was.
He bought me
one of the channels that got squelched, in my opinion. That it makes me sad.
He bought me. He bought me the only jersey I have up in the closet right now, because I won it off a bet. But he ordered it through Mosh, so that jersey kind of means something, honestly.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. So hey, I'll cherish that for sure.
It does.
Literally from him. So yeah.
And you're a kid too. It's like weird. You guys are kids. You guys lived through.
I'll tell you, I watched that man. He was one of the first guys I watched. Trying to think. Whatever year I came in, he was like one of the first streams I watched.
2018.
17.
I'm trying to remember when I remember you. And
yeah, I don't remember what year I came in. I think it was 16. I think I came in about 2017, 2018.
Oh, maybe you're right. It wasn't long after I came in that you were there.
Yeah, I was in the chat though at first. And then once StreamYard came around, because I was around during the late Google Hangout days. And then once StreamYard popped in, I started going in more because it was more accessible than Google Hangouts. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I know Brandon remembers. I don't know if you ever heard about it, Rudy. I don't think you were there. It was a Noah stream a couple years ago, and he just went the fuck off on me.
That was a good stream. Noah went on that stream for like an hour or more than like hours.
Yeah, no, that went several hours.
Noah's okay. He's doing well. He graduated and he's in the workforce and rocking and rolling, or
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
any
talked
of
to him
this
last
stuff
week.
in a long time, actually.
Yeah, we've all been sticking around.
When's the last time Noah did something?
Maybe
month
probably been a
ago.
couple weeks.
Okay, it's been weeks, not months, right?
No,
Weeks.
no.
Okay.
He pops on maybe once a week. Not maybe a little bit less, but yeah, once every couple weeks. Maybe that's a better estimation.
That's cool. He's doing well. And
Usually, the people that don't make a lot of content will tend to come out more towards the end of the season, just because they're trying to get their final opinions out before the off season. So I'm sure you'll see some of these people when the Super Bowl rolls around. They'll come on and talk about it or something.
right, that's true. I just take my own channel. I just I didn't shut down
Yeah,
after the Browns were done, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, life goes on. You start fucking doing your own shit and
I
living
mean,
your life.
obviously being young still, I obviously still care about it, regardless if
Oh,
the
right.
Seahawks are in it.
And I
But yeah,
hope that
maybe
my
maybe once I grow
doesn't
older, I'll
your
probably maybe be like, oh yeah, it doesn't really mean that much
right.
anymore.
And I don't want to scare you away from NFL or anything
No,
like
yeah,
that. I'm just saying that just kind of happens. Life goes
yeah,
on because the NFL stops for you.
yeah.
And but the NFL is an exciting place to be, and I would never shun anybody from.
No, I did say this though, and I got to hold my word. If it's Niners and Chiefs, I'm not watching it.
Oh, you know you will.
I'm holding my word. I'm not gonna watch it on my own time. If I go to work and they got it on, sure, I'll watch it. Ain't no way I'm devoting my day to watching
And then
that
that's
game.
watching the Super Bowl.
I'm because shit. These last couple years of the Super Bowl, I'd watch the pre-coverage from 11 a.m. to like whenever the game started. Like I'd just watch every fucking hour of it. But
Yeah,
now,
that's
no.
how I've been. Super Bowl Sunday's a fucking holiday.
Well, and you guys are getting older, and things become more important. And like I said, I'm not trying to shun the NFL on anybody.
No, we hear you.
And, life, you realize, okay, hey, I gotta fucking work. I got a girlfriend, or I got a wife. I got a family.
Some pets or
Things start moving towards that, even though we love what we love, which is guys going up a fucking against each other and being badasses. It's no different than UFC, and that's when everybody starts watching UFC and popular, and I mean, we gotta we need our fucking playtime. So, anyway, cheers to the NFL, the UFC, everybody that makes us entertained. And I hope maybe you guys are being a little bit entertained tonight. I don't know.
3 more weeks left. We got 3 games left. I'm excited for them this weekend, no doubt. Usually the conference games are probably the best games of the playoffs, I'd say.
I say that conference
that's
championship Sunday. I think it's the best weekend.
Yeah, I've known that to be true. I think the fight,
because I'll tell you what, obviously last year the NFC games aren't really as. I mean, some years the NFC games are good, but the AFC title games are usually down to the wire. Like last year was really good. The Jacksonville New England game. Most of the games the Chiefs are in.
Cincinnati game, pretty much all of them.
Yeah, when the Chiefs played Buffalo.
Yeah, that scramble for supremacy is it's the best.
I mean, it's just crazy though. The Chiefs are in every one of them the last 6 years, and now at least Baltimore gets a shot to host it instead of it being at Arrowhead again.
Right. That is weird.
I saw that line moved up to 4, and I think you got to take Ravens money line. But
they're betting Baltimore.
If you're picking spread, I don't know. That's Vegas, I think, trying to.
I mean, if you're trying to hedge, you can just take the Chiefs +4. Or You know, if you bet the Ravens earlier in the week and you feel a little iffy about it, I guess you can hedge. But I feel good with the Ravens.
Well, no,
honestly.
I feel good that they're going to win. It's just 4. I don't know.
And I did say it though. A lot of us earlier in the postseason, we were doubting Mahomes. Mahomes knows how to get there and get back. And I said it. I was like, don't be surprised if he gets back to the title game, which he did. And this is supposed to be the worst Chiefs team he's had.
Well,
offensively.
Let me ask you guys: do you think Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, yes, but he's got 2 Super Bowl
But
rings.
not this year. It's kind of like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers racks up all the MVPs, but he doesn't rack up the rings. It might be what Lamar kind of is. Lamar's flashy, doesn't really get far in the playoffs.
A valid point,
But
actually.
we'll see. This is the year, though, for Lamar. It's got to happen this year.
it
Like,
has
the
to
Ravens
happen.
win a lot of games all the time. I mean,
Yeah, they're consistent.
I mean,
And
the
see, that's
hairballs,
why I say this has to
hairballs
be.
make good decisions, man, and they certainly made a good decision with Lamar.
And they got him. They got him in the late first round, I believe.
Oh yeah,
Or was he a? Yeah, I
They
think he was
traded
around.
back in to get him.
Yeah,
It was late. It was late.
that was
And
the
I was
Baker.
surprised
That was the Baker. That was the Baker class and Sam Darnold.
Right. I was surprised. You asked Stumbler. I was surprised he went in the first round. I thought he would go later, not because.
Well, he was a borderline second rounder. He was at the end of the first. so-
Right.
yeah.
I thought he would actually go into the second round, and the Ravens chomped at the fucking bit. They were like, "Hey," I mean, because I saw what I saw, and I thought he was a great
Well, those.
quarterback.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Louisville. That's ACC.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean those ACC quarterbacks aren't really looked upon well. I guess maybe Drake May this year, but we'll see. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to put anybody behind him as some next best thing because if from Louisville, I'm
Well,
just
Lamar, I think both Lamar and Josh Allen are going to be the MVP guys. Yet Mahomes is just going to win the rings. It's kind of like I said. It's like Aaron Rodgers. It's like whatever quarterback you want to throw in there that's flashy but doesn't really win a lot. Win a lot of rings.
Actually, I have to give kudos to fucking the hairballs, man. He recognized something. Flacco got hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody has to remember that.
Yeah.
The Ravens were going full Flacco until he got hurt.
Yeah.
And they were just like, okay, he's old and, we have to step up. We have to start the next generation. They were smart enough. And I want Flacco on the Browns next year. Don't get me wrong. Hairball did the right thing. And he saw how talented he was, and he used them. He used him like a fucking Swiss Army knife.
Who you calling hairball?
You know who.
The coach.
That's hilarious.
Well, you say you want Flacco there next year, right?
Oh, at the Browns, yeah.
But he'll be sitting behind Watson.
Yes.
I don't know,
Okay.
man. Is Flacco gonna really come back for another year?
I think Moohead Radio is half right. Who's
I
going
mean,
to
if,
take
if, if
now?
Flacco wants to collect a paycheck, he can do that.
No, he could.
I
He could
guess
stay
so.
here, though. He could stay here and be ready for when Watson goes down. I like that scenario better. Dude, Case Keenum, Jacoby Brisket, all these fucking clowns guys go, and they become decent backups.
Hey,
that
Brisket has been good wherever he's at.
Right. Flacco already knows the system. He fucking slayed teams, flailing the fucking ball and letting it loose. Let him stay here. Let him stay in Parma.
So, do you think it was just a matter of
You're a millionaire. Stay here. We'll take care of you. If we need you, we'd love to fucking have you. We do love you. I think Flacco is loved here in Cleveland. We should keep him here. If we give him an extra $1 million, I don't fucking care.
Here's
It's
what
not-
I would say.
Hold on.
I
So,
think
Rudy.
Flacco Flacco could do what he did again. He could sit out, wait for a contending team for an injury to happen, and they're in a
That
good
is
spot,
true.
a good record, playoff push. He goes back and ring chases again. We'll see.
Yeah, he's
I don't
already
like.
got his ring.
I don't
But
like it. I
I
don't
mean,
like. Sit pretty here. This is the Browns. Quarterbacks go down.
Yeah.
You know,
I gotta
and
ask you,
as a
man,
Browns fans,
if y'all don't run
I
into
want him
Houston,
here. I want him. If Deshaun Watson goes down, he pulls a pec muscle, lifting or something like that.
Yeah.
I want Joe Flacco.
All
I
right.
do not want Jacoby Brisket. I do not want anybody else.
PJ Walker.
He stepped ahead. He's better than Jacoby Brisket, in my opinion.
Oh, that's hilarious.
so if y'all don't run into Houston, you think that, let's say y'all run into Jacksonville, you think that maybe y'all could have been playing this weekend?
Oh, they would have beat Jacksonville.
Yeah, well, there's no debate about that. That's why
They
I'm
would have
asking
caught
you.
Jackson. I mean, Jacksonville would have had a little momentum, but then again, it was
Jacksonville
Tennessee.
wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Houston had the momentum. Houston had the star quarterback.
Honestly, a bad matchup. Yeah.
Houston had the offensive
Firepower.
coordination that destroyed us. We had no idea what the fuck they were doing 3/4 of the fucking game.
And what's funny, though? I said it. Stroud was going up against the toughest defense he's played. And look what happened. He was turned into a pumpkin. So, that Baltimore defense, watch out. Toughest defense Mahomes is going to play.
Well,
And this-
Close going back to Houston next
the
year.
one thing Mahomes has is a lot of experience. He's experienced. It's
But
like
to be fair, though,
he
he's still
seems
new.
young, but he's
Still new to the road playoff environment. He won't say it because, he's been in the league for how many years. But playing in Arrowhead's a lot different than going to Baltimore. And Baltimore's getting healthy at the right time. Andrews and Humphrey, two key players on that
not
team.
the actual city. You mean the team, right?
Well, both. I mean, Baltimore's a tough place to play. But
Yes, it is.
And they're going to be fired up. First
Sorry,
AFC
there was a
Championship game they've hosted. They're going to be fired up.
Word.
Go Baltimore.
You guys mind if I smoke? You guys want to take the helm for a little bit? I'm going to excuse
Yeah,
myself.
give me a few minutes too. I'm going to go let the dog out, but I'll be back.
Who let the dogs out?
I'm going to go let the dog out. He's barking. I'll be right back.
Hey, Rise. Hey, Bobby? Uh-oh. Bobby's American. Oh, gee.
American man.
Holy shit. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna listen to some music. I'm gonna get off and I'll be around. You know, I'll have my phone going if anybody gets on. Rise, you know we love you. Brandon, you know we love you too. Minnie, we love you. Everybody that got on tonight, we had a good time.
Yeah, man. No, I was not chatting with you, man.
So, Rise, you want to say anything before you go, buddy? Because you know we love you.
Man, listen, I don't know when we'll talk again, but it was nice talking to you.
It was nice seeing you again too, buddy.
Yeah.
And God bless you. I hope you're well. I hope all your families are well. May goodness be in
I
your
hope the same
hearts.
for you too, man.
And I mean that. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, buddy?
All right, man.
Yeah, you be safe. And I'm going to reiterate, all of you that might have actually watched up until now, God bless you. You guys be safe. Goodness be in your hearts. Take care of your family. Love everybody. You know, be safe. God bless. Goodbye.